So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys when you can go and buy your teams and sell your teams every single week in FC25 without losing as many coins as possible, or even making coins. But before we do that, if you guys are interested, I do offer a daily subscriber trading guide over on Twitch, and you can get it for free with Amazon Prime. All you got to do is click on the top link in the description and subscribe over on Twitch. It is either free with Amazon Prime, if not it is £5, €5, or only $6. In there you will get yourself daily updated trading guides with daily updated investments, daily updated data for silver and shadow trading, and yeah, hopefully make you some decent coins. A recent call we've made was a Vandalier. We recommended buying Vandalier over on the Sunday when she was only going for around about 36k. Well, she is up to 60k and is probably going to go and double in price from where we recommend buying her to probably this Friday. But without further ado, let's go and talk about in today's video when we recommend buying your guys' teams for Weekend League and when you recommend selling them. Because as of recently, there's been a lot of coins lost with people holding their teams. So I thought in today's video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to walk through the patterns of every single sort of card and talk about when is the best time to buy, when should you sell, when can you get away with holding on to the cards, and when you kind of want to make sure you're selling. So we're going to start off with meta gold cards, more specifically meta gold cards who are currently in packs. So in this example, we're going to use Saliba, Nico Williams, Van Dijk and Hansen. We've got a nice mix of expensive metas and cheap metas and middle of the ground. So we're going to use Saliba as a nice example. So you can see right now that kind of Saliba and gold cards have kind of been regressive every single week. This is very normal for FIFA. This is because people are consistently dropping gold cards out their teams to use special cards, Evo cards, SBCs, and they're just consistently in supply, and because they're consistently in supply, they just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. So the first reality is it's very hard to go and use gold cards without losing any coins whatsoever. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to recommend you how you can buy your gold cards without losing as many coins, or when can you go and play Weekend League with these gold cards without losing any coins. So first off, let's go and talk about what the general trend is. I can grab any week and we'll go and grab this week. So the cheapest time on the market is normally a Sunday, Monday. You can see right here, Sunday, Monday, the cheapest at 200. They then rise to, here it's Tuesday, but then they go and drop. Another example here is Monday, they're the cheapest, and then they kind of hold or rise till Tuesday, they then drop till Thursday, and then rise with the Friday. As you can see, it's quite hard for me to really grab points which look that appetizing, because the reality is that the cards drop each week. But the cheapest time for gold cards is one of two times. You've either got Sunday after the Icon of Hero SBC. The reason this is very cheap is because people have sold off their Weekend League teams, and they're selling the players to be able to go and complete the SBCs. And then the cards normally rise from about Sunday evening through to around about Tuesday evening. Then the second time it drops is Thursday morning, and then it can rise going into Friday midday. Now if you want, you can kind of skip the whole market drops Tuesday evening to Thursday morning, because if you're going to go and buy back the players, it's not always necessarily worth selling to buy back. So you can see right there, if we bought on the Monday, we could buy him at 152, and we can see we could have sold him on there for the Friday for 164. Actually making coins on a gold card, which again, this late into FIFA is quite rare. So the buy times on your golds is the Monday, the sell times is the Friday midday. So when can you go and play Weekend League without losing coins on your cards? On gold cards, the times you can go and play Weekend League is Friday morning to around about Friday midday, and then the second time you can go and buy cards for Weekend League without losing too many coins is Sunday about 8 PM through to when Weekend League finishes on the Monday. Again, these are very, very unappetizing times to play Weekend League, but that's just why those are the only times you can buy cards for Weekend League without losing coins. But again, I'll show you a few more examples here. We see Monday they are the cheapest, and they didn't really drop between the Monday to the Friday, but then the Friday they've dropped onwards. Now we can see the Monday he was 96, Tuesday 95. We can see he's holding 95. So again, they kind of stop dropping on the Monday and then rise / again stop dropping away from the Monday through to the Tuesday evening. If not, you can sometimes hold to the Thursday evening. We can show you this happen with cheaper cards as well. We can show you right here, Sunday, Mondays when they kind of stop dropping. They hold through to Friday, and then they drop. We can then see, he drops a week there. We can see Monday again, another cheap point, and he kind of held till Friday, and then dropped. We see Sunday, Monday, he's been cheap, and he's actually risen a lot in the last 24 hours due to people buying him back for Weekend League. And again, same thing for Van Dijk, a little bit more of an expensive card. We can see Mondays where they kind of stop dropping so much, and then they held till Friday. We can probably see right here. But they kind of stop dropping Sunday, Monday. Yeah, they don't rise, but the rate of which they drop slows down from the Sunday, Monday, and then they drop. So there we go. And finally, we can show this happen with Hansen as well. We can see They drop very heavily between the Friday to the Monday. They then don't drop too heavily between the Monday and the Friday. And then they drop again there to the Sunday. Then the Monday to the Friday they hold. And then they drop. So the overall takeaway for gold cards that are in packs is you're going to go and buy them on the Sunday evening, the Monday morning. And then you're going to go and sell them on the Friday midday. There is a drop between now and there, between those two times. But you can give or take get away with it. So that is gold cards. What about if you want to go and buy heroes? Kind of like gold cards, they're in packs. But these guys hold value a lot better. You can see all the way up until just a week or two ago, these cards were holding a lot better value in comparison to the gold cards that were dropping every single week. So what are the trends with the heroes? Well, it's kind of the exact same sort of thing. We can see right there, they dropped to the Monday, he then rose to the Friday, then he dropped to the Sunday, Monday. He then rose there to the Thursday, then dropped. We can see again here, if we look at some of these trends, we can see the cheapest, I say kind of cheapest, you know, they kind of held there the Saturday, Sunday through to the Friday and then dropped. So again, we can go look at another one. We've got Tim Howard right here, cheap on the Monday, rose to the Friday. Cheap on the Monday, rose to the Friday. So once again, you're going to buy these cards on the Monday, and then you can hold on to them all the way through to the Friday. The ways that heroes and golds change a little bit is, you know, I say golds kind of peak on the Tuesday, then drop Thursday morning. Heroes don't really drop between the Tuesday and the Thursday morning, meaning these are a way safer cards to just go and buy on the Sunday evening, and then hold all the way through to the Friday. Again, Smolek, cheap on the Monday, rose to the Friday. Dropped a little bit to the Monday, held to the Thursday. We can see right here, dropped here Saturday, Sunday, rose to the Friday. So again, we're buying these cards Sunday evening, maybe even Monday morning, and holding on to the Friday. And the safer cards are going to hold to the gold, safe cards to hold than golds. And again, drop down here to the Monday, peaked up here. This was a really weird trend actually. But yeah, we can see drop there on the Friday down to the Monday, rose up there to the Friday, then was cheap on the Sunday. Again, had a really weird rise, but again, we can see drop down there on the Monday, and since she has also gone and rebounded. What about icons? Same as heroes. Sunday, Monday's your buy time. Sell them on the Friday. Don't have to worry about a midweek drop like you do with the gold cards. So let's go and grab Perez. We can see right there, we can see he rose there to the Friday, kind of held all the way there to the kind of held price till the Sunday, then rose a little bit going into the Friday, then kind of held price there. Now, unfortunate for Perez, he was actually a link investment to Zoko, but we can see right here, cheapest Monday, Tuesday, rose up there to the Friday. Didn't rise after the Friday, cheapest Monday, peaked up there on the Thursday. We can see right here, didn't rise till the Sunday, then from the Sunday to the Friday, we can see he rose. So once again, more positive trends than the gold cards. You can also see they held value a lot better than gold cards. And the trend is to go and buy on the Monday and sell on the Sunday. So what about cards in promo teams? So let's say, for example, I want to go and buy the current Centurion teams. Well, there are two different trends. The first trend is if they're a Team 1. The second trend is if they're a Team 2. Now, obviously, a lot of the promos this year, we've had Team 1 and Team 2. We had Total Rush Team 1, Total Rush Team 2, Trailblazer Team 1, Trailblazer Team 2. So when there are two teams in a promo, there are two different trends. The first trend is for Team 1. Team 1 are traditionally the cheapest Thursday, Friday, and then they'll rise all week. So unlike other cards where they would drop between here to here, the Team 1 cards, so again, you're going to wait a week of them being in packs. You're going to buy them on the Thursday when they're in packs. But unlike other cards, they rise over the weekend and then peak the following Thursday, Friday. So you can see right here that Trent went and peaked here on the Friday after he went out of packs. So the buy time was Thursday with Division Rival Awards. Likewise here with Williams, cheapest she was on Thursday, Friday in packs, and then she went and peaked the following Thursday out of packs. We can see the low right here was the cheapest Thursday, Friday in packs, peaked the following week on the Thursday, Friday out of packs. So Team 1 of a promo team, you're going to go and buy them on a Thursday. You're going to go and buy them on Thursday with Division Rivals, and then you're going to sell them the following Friday. But what about a Team 2? Well, Team 2 have different trends, and the reason Team 1 and Team 2 have different trends is because Team 1 is one promo concept going into the same promo concept, just different players. As a result, there's nothing too crazy. It's like, yeah, you know, they get the same sort of upgrades, they're just different players. And there, as a result, there isn't that much hype, you know, buying Team 2. But when we go from Team 2 into Team 1 of a new promo, for example, we've just gone Trailblazers into Centurions, because Centurions is giving icons and it gives different upgrades, what people do is they don't want to use the Team 2 of the previous promo, they want to use the Team 1 of the new promo. So, for example, again, people didn't want to go and use this Total Rush team when the Trailblazer, Total Rush Team 2 team, when the Trailblazer team came out. So these had different trends. So the trends with these cards is traditionally the other cards were the cheapest here, right? On the Thursday, cheapest on the Thursday rose out of packs. But actually what happens for a Team 2 is they're the cheapest on the following Wednesday and then rise after Div Rivals. Meaning he went out of packs here and he dropped for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Dropped around about 4 or 5 days out of packs. So, and the reason this occurs again is because people prefer to use the brand new promo team because it's a new concept. And then what they do is they normally go and peak the Thursday, Friday after. Because when people get their coins from Div Rivals, what they do is they go and buy these players. So we can see it happen there with Guerrero. We can see it happen here with Zai Emery. Again, he went out of packs here. He actually dropped all the way to the Wednesday. And it wasn't actually until Division Rival Rewards the following week is when he went up in price. And again, I can show you this happen with Aspas. Was the cheapest on the Tuesday, Wednesday. And it wasn't until people got Division Rival Rewards till we actually saw him rise. So that is the second trend, or the trend for Team 2, is that they are the cheapest. What's it called? They're the cheapest the following Wednesday, actually out of packs. So the only things that will go and affect these trends being I guess, week in, week out, is SBCs. And, basically just stuff that's going to go and replace them. Sometimes it's even Evos if you've got some of the cheaper cards. So an example where an SBC kind of affected cards was something like Veron. Like Veron came out this weekend, wasn't even that well demanded, and he went and dropped him. He went and dropped the Icon SBCs. He went and came out, I believe it was on the Saturday. You can see the impact of this because at least before the SBC was out, cards like Pirlo, very similar to the price, was down about previously he was about 360. Then once he came out, he was about 320. Now he did get down to 300k, and that was within the first 24 hours after. But the general rule of thumb is normally when there's an SBC that's out, just anything that's replaced will normally only drop to around about 10 p.m. Then after 10 p.m. it will go back to following the normal trends. So, for example, if, let's say they drop a Veron on the Saturday, you'll see a big drop on Pirlo on the Saturday, but then he will actually also then continue to go and drop till the Sunday evening, Monday, and then he'll rebound. Now, they'll, potentially not rebound quite as much as they were previously, because of course now the demand completely shifted, but it's just something to be aware of. If this kind of occurs between the Friday to the Sunday, it's actually really good because it just means the card's going to drop even more. But if this occurs between the Sunday to the Friday in the period where the market normally rises, it's a little bit awkward. And again, you normally want to go and buy the cards around about 8 to 10 p.m. and then they should rebound going into Monday. Again, if it happens on the weekend, doesn't matter. We're just going to keep holding off till Sunday. But if it happens midweek, then you're just going to go and buy around about 2 to 4 hours after the SBCs occur. And I think that's about going to go and wrap it up. Now, if you guys ever have any questions about building your teams, we do normally stream around about 8 hours a day over on Twitch, so do feel free to jump over there. But that is going to wrap that up. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.